What's going on, my gamers out there? godman93 here, and welcome back to part 5 of on how to build this restaurant Minecraft tutorial. We are going to be finishing up the interior though by doing the bathrooms and the office. Now the office though is going to look different. It's going to look different though than the actual office in the original world because I can only have one desk to hook up to all the cameras. And in this chest here, we need mangrove planks and doors. We're also going to need a camera, camera link, toilet, office chair, monitor, oak table, monster spawner, oak chair, and the painting. And the first place we're going to move on to would be the bathroom sections. Now, I just realized I don't have a sink, and I need one of those. So for right now, though, I'm going to need to see if there's like a sink spawn egg that I could use though as well. Let me just see if there's like a sink. Wow, as soon as I say that, I find it. Oh my goodness. Now, does this... Now, we're gonna start off... Oh, wait, that reminds me. That just reminded me to grab another item that I completely forgot about. Well, a few items. So we need oak signs. We're also gonna need glowing ink sacks, blue dye, and pink dye. So we're going to start off with the signs though. So for here, it's going to be the men's bathroom. It's going to be the men's bathroom. So this right here is the men's bathroom, and over here is the women's bathroom. Oops. Perfect. Okay, so now that I have the bathrooms all situated, we can get rid of the sign, the glowing ink sac, and the dyes, because we don't need those anymore. But we're also going to need to grab out is the toilet as well, though. So, now even though, yes, I am a male, I am the one constructing this. Now, something I also just realized, though, is that this wall here and this wall over here need to be flip-flopped. And is the same thing on this side too? Nope. Just this wall and this wall need to be flip-flopped. Or something. Well, I can't really do it to this wall though. This wall though, because now I need to change that wall, and then and it's just going to be a hassle. Unless you know what? I'm going to change it real quick though, actually. So I need to grab out my white and black concrete again. But then I just realized something. This wall here is going to need to change again. I need to think. I need to think. Think. Unless I just change this entire wall here. Just this one right here entirely. But I'm not going to do that. So here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I will do, at least. I'm going to stick... Okay, so we're going to start from over here. We're going to stick on our toilet. Then we're going to go to the right of that, a block. We're going to stick the areas. Oh, actually, I think I should. Wait, hold on. Let me just see something real quick, though. Okay, so it's going to be a bit of a tight squeeze. I do know that. Okay, so you don't suffocate though, which is okay. Good. I just wanted to make sure that that didn't happen. So you want to do the same thing again, all throughout the walls though, like this. And then you want to stick them all like this. We're also now, obviously though, the stalls will not have like any sort of lighting though, because I can't really place a light anywhere in the stalls though, unfortunately. Okay, so now I have the stalls all situated. Let me just start sticking this. Oh wait, what the? Did that just open? I think it did. I'm also going to stick these every other block as well, though. But it has to be 1 block away from the wall, which it is 1 block away from the wall no matter what, though, which is perfect. Unfortunately, though, there are no mirrors, unfortunately. There's no mirrors, unfortunately, which is very, very sad, but it is what it is, unfortunately. Now, let me just see something real quick, though, to see if there's, like, anything else that I missed, though, that I am certainly going to need. I don't need that. A fridge door? No, I definitely do not need that. Or a barbecue, or a lamppost, or a small table. I'm not going to need any of those at all. Wait, there's a different type of sink? Damn it. I didn't realize that there was a different type of sink. So, but I will be sticking a trash can in here, though. I'll stick it right here. Oh, you can actually interact with that. That's cool. What about these sinks? Can you interact with the sinks? No, you cannot. It's fine, though. No big deal. Now, what I want to do is I want to make an exact replica of this bathroom, but on this side. Because unfortunately, I don't know how to make a urinal for the men's area. So, yeah. The fact I don't know how to make a urinal, though, is pretty upsetting, but it is what it is, unfortunately. So let me just add in the proper necessities, like this. Perfect. Now, hold on. So this is how I did it. I did it like this. But for this one, though, I'm going to be changing it, though, for this one over here, for the men's, though. Where I'm going to be changing it up, though, to where this one actually has fewer stalls, though. But in my opinion, though, having the same amount of stalls, though, would actually be a bit more beneficial, though. There we go. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to add in the doors. Perfect. Okay. Now, I'm actually going to add in some paintings into the bathrooms. Don't ask why. I'm going to be adding the paintings into the bathrooms because I just think that, in my opinion, having paintings in the bathrooms, though, would make things a lot easier on myself. Okay, so I'm going to stick a painting right here. Right here, we're going to stick a painting. Because since we... actually, you know what gives me a better idea? This actually gives me a bit of a better idea, actually. So let me get rid of the sink real quick temporarily, though. Ooh, that actually is a better idea. Okay, I need to get the sinks back out, though, but this time, I'm grabbing a different type of sink. I'll be grabbing... where is it? Where did I see it? Where did I see it? Where did I see it? Not this sink. Wait. A warden turned? What? But this sink. This one looks more like a bathroom sink rather than like a public bathroom sink, though. So let me get rid of all these sinks real quick, because I'm not going to need these, because those look like home bathroom sinks, while these actually look like actual bathroom sinks. I'm going to be adding the mirrors in now, though, before I forget. Ooh, that's a good one. Another good one. Another good one. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now that I have all the mirrors in place, and darn it, I just broke above that, which is I never brought the gray concrete again. Probably should have kept that, to be honest, but I don't know why I didn't. There we go. Okay, so now I gotta add in the sinks again, like this. Perfect. Okay, so now that I added the mirrors in here, that's really going to be adding, though, throughout the bathrooms, though, is just the mirrors. So let me get rid of these sinks real quick. And then what I can then do then is now I can actually get everything all situated. Oh, it's not there, but there. For the mirrors. Like this. Perfect. Okay, so now I've got the mirrors all situated. And unfortunately, though, since I don't have, like, actual working mirrors, though, I have to use paintings, unfortunately. There we go. Nice. Now, I just have to fill in the sinks again. And voila! The bathroom areas though are now completed. Well, almost fully completed. All I need to do now though is just the now this one's going to be a shorter part though, unless if like something happens though I need to fix something, but I don't know yet. So for right now though, I'm just going to work on the paintings next though. So I'm going to stick a painting here, and I'm also going to stick a painting over here. Like that, and I'm gonna need to stick one more painting, but I'm actually gonna stick it, right there. I'm gonna stick that painting there, so what I can then do then is now I can stick another painting going up like this. Actually, no. Oh, damn it. There we go. Okay, so I'm now gonna need to stick too big, way too big. I'm now going to need to stick a 1x2 right here, which means I'm going to need to lower this painting right here to that block there. Perfect. Then I'm going to need to stick another painting right here on this block. And then I'm going to stick another painting all the way down over here, but this time it's going to be a 2x2. Actually, not in that specific spot, though. I have to go down a block. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now what I need to do now, though, is I'm now going to stick a 1x1 right there. Perfect. Okay, dokie. So now what I'm going to need to do now, though, is now I'm going to need to stick a 2x2 right there. Man, these paintings with the owners, though, with the owner and co-owner, though, are just going to be a lot more common than I anticipated. But it is what it is, though, unfortunately. So now what I'm going to need to do, though, is now I'm going to stick there we go. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to stick that painting there like that. Now I'm going to stick a 1x1 here. Come all the way down to here, stick a 1x1 right here. And kind of in between. I'm going to move this one down to like right here though. There we go. Just so I can then stick a 1x2 painting right here. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to kind of fill up this giant gap right here, though, with a 1x2 right here. And then I'm going to need to stick a 1x1 right over here. Perfect. Now that the bathrooms are completed, including the hallway, Hold on a second, I gotta get rid of notifications, there we go. Okay, so now what I can then do now, though, is now I can work on the office area. So, here's my plan. Oh, wait, why did I keep, wait, I'm dumb. I did not need the oak chair. Why did I keep the oak chair if I have the office chair? Oh, excuse me. Okay, so the desk is gonna go like this. I'm gonna stick the monitor. Actually, it's gonna go in the direct pathway, though, of this. So the monitor's gonna go here. The fan's gonna go here. And then the office chair is gonna go right there. Perfect. Okay. So now what I have to do now, though, is now I have to stick the cameras in place. But before I do that, before I stick the cameras in place, though, I have an idea. Well, first things first, I want to double check something real quick, though, just to see if there's, like, any lockers. Or, like, a cabinet I could use around here. Because I could have sworn I saw a cabinet before, though. Aha! Right here. I'm also going to need... Yeah. I'm also going to, I don't want to use a chair, though, because I already have an office chair. A bookcase door? What the heck? Okay, so I'm going to stick a cabinet here and here. I'm actually going to stick cabinets all along this back wall here. Can I? Oh, I can't stack them? Uh-oh. There we go. So unfortunately, I can't stack these, unfortunately. So the fact that I cannot stack these, though, means I have to spread these out, though, throughout the office. There we go. So what I'm doing, though, is I'm sticking them along certain areas, though. Like back here. And along this wall over here. Now, this wall, though, is gonna be a bit complex, though. Okay, there we go. Because now what I'm going to need to do next, though, is I'm going to get rid of cabinets, and I'm going to actually use the gray concrete, though, to kind of represent, like, other monitors, though, a little bit. So, yes, so, ooh. There we go. That's supposed to represent other monitors. So let me just do the same thing again on this side. Perfect. Okay, now it's time to add in the posters. So I'm going to stick 1x2 right here. There's, you know, I'm going to erase... Oh, damn it. So I'm actually going to stick it above, right here, though. Like there. Perfect. Stick a poster there. Then I'm going to stick a 2x2 poster over here. Like specifically right here. There's going to be a 2x2 poster right here. And then I need to stick a 1x2 right over here. So I'm going to stick a couple 1x1s over here. So I'm going to stick a 1x... Whoops. Ah, close that. Need to stick a... So I'm going to stick a 1x1 right here. But unfortunately, where the cabinets are, I can't really stick any paintings. As you can see, I can't stick a single painting around this entire wall over here. Unless if I get rid of this, like... this. Uh-oh. I can't get rid of the cabinets. So it looks like this entire wall is going to have to be bland, though, unless... Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, wait. I can still stick a painting right here. Well, that's useful, at least. But the problem, though, is this. Exactly. Oh. That actually worked a lot better than I thought. Huh. Okay, so now I'm going to come down to here. I'm going to stick a 2x2 poster by the vent. Right here. I'm now going to need to stick... Too big. Way too big. Too big again. Stick a 1 by 1 also by the vent. And now I'm gonna need to stick not up there though. So let me just do a little bit of that. There we go. And then I'm gonna need to stick there we go. But then I gotta get rid of this painting and this painting. So that means I could stick a 1, so I can then stick a 1 by 1 right there. Perfect. Okay, so now the office is almost completed. I just need to add a lot more paintings, like around there and in the back wall. So what I'm gonna do over here though is I'm now gonna need to add in a 1 by 1 right here. I'm now gonna come over to here and add in a 1 by 1, oh, not a 1 by 1, a 1 by 2 right here. I'm gonna need, and then I'm gonna add in a 1 by 1 here on this block. Then I'm gonna come all the way down to over here and then add the final 1 by 1 right there. And then on this, and then like above the cabinets, what I can do though is a little something like this. I can stick that like that. I'm gonna kind of do the same thing over here on this side. Perfect. Okay, but this, okay, so here's what I'm actually gonna do. I'm gonna remove these two, stick a 2 by 2 right here. And then we're gonna then do that. I'm now gonna need to stick a 1 by 2 right here. And I'm gonna need to move this down a block. Perfect. Okay, now that the office is done, now that the office is finally finished, I can now start moving on to the cameras. So, well, the first camera I'm gonna put though is definitely in the vents. I'm gonna stick the camera right here. Excuse me? What? It says camera needs to be linked. And I'm holding the camera link. Hold on. Hold on. Use camera link to add cameras. That's what I'm doing. Well, that's what I thought I'm doing. Okay, but that does remind me though, I forgot to add, gray concrete above here, above this doorway to the office, so I can stick a camera here. It says no key card wait, what? Hold on, what did it say in chat? No valid key card detected. You can only break this by using a tool or a sword when it is unlocked. Do I actually need a key card just to access the cameras? God damn it. Hold on. Let me grab out the key card and the key card link. Key card link is not linked to a key card controller. Okay, which means that I am going to need a key card controller, which I am not happy about. I am not happy about it. That I need a key card controller just to access the frickin' cameras. Oh, where the heck is it? Oh, I definitely passed it. It's right here. So I'm sticking on this wall back here. Chest needs a passcode. Melee key card. Key card is invalid. Key card should only contain numbers. Numbers? Huh? Hold on. Chest needs a passcode. Melee with keycard to set. Hold on. Wait, maybe if I crouch along with the keycard. It says this keycard is invalid. Keycard should only contain numbers. Huh? I really gotta figure this out though. Which I probably should have done off camera, to be honest. Probably should have figured this out though off camera. But now I gotta do it on camera. Because it's telling me I should only use a key card with numbers. But there's no other key card with numbers. There isn't. Oh my god, there was an actual fan item? I don't need that then, I can just do this. Does this actually work? It does not work. Noted. Okay, so now that I have like an actual fan now on the desk, which is good. Now, can I actually... Oh, the chair does not actually spin like an actual office chair. Oh well. Okay, so it says interact with the key card to unlock. So this is a key card. It says this key card is invalid. Key card should only contain numbers. Really was a valid key card to use, which means, wait, do I actually have, hold on. I gotta figure something out though, because I am so lost right now. Hold on, let me actually, you know, I'm gonna come all the way down to here and grab out a security help book. Oh, that's why. That's why. I actually, oh, no wonder why it's not working. Here's what I need to do. I need to get an anvil and number the key card. That's why it's not working properly. They must have updated it then. Okay, so I'm going to use the key card, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to name this key card 0093. Or just 93. There we go. Okay. Password successfully set. Okay. Lockable connected. Okay. So now what I should be able to do now, though, is now I should be able to connect the cameras up, though. Excuse me, but why are they not connecting? Why are they not connecting now? All of a sudden? I'm using the camera link properly, but... Hold on. It says use camera link to add cameras, and that's what I'm using. Why is it not working? Hold on. Hold on a minute. Let me see something real quick here. Okay, so security help. Oh, I can only have up to 10 cameras. Noted. While holding the camera link item, interact with the monitor. Place a Oh, wait, it says... Oh, wait! Hold on. I just realized something. It's telling me I have to come down to the monitor. Hold on. Let me just head up here. Ah, that's what I have to do. No wonder why I was messing up so damn much. I had to go to the monitor first. So now, I'm stupid. I didn't even need the keycard controller. I'm so freaking dumb. Alrighty, well, let's get rid of this keycard thing then, because I don't need it anymore. I don't need a keycard thing now. I actually don't. I didn't even need a keycard thing from the beginning. I'm so dumb. I forgot I had to click the monitor first to then access the camera. I'm so stupid. I don't know why I needed the cameras though. Camera connected. Okay. So I have one for the hallway. I have one for the vent. I'm also going to stick one right above this doorway right here. Like, directly here. Come down to the monitor. Stick this right there. Perfect. Now that camera's connected. Now, what I'm going to also do, though, is this. I'm going to stick the camera right in this corner right here. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to need to stick one camera here. Now, okay, so I also want to see exactly how many cameras I'm going to need, though, as well, though. Okay, well, I also want to see exactly how many I currently have, though. So I currently, okay, so the max out is 10, which means that I need to have one facing right here. So I need to have one facing this way, so it could also face the doorway. So this is camera number 6. Then we have camera number 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I'm going to have 9 total cameras. Place that camera there. Come back over to this way. There we go. Now, the reason I'm going to have a total of 9 cameras, though, is because I don't want people, like stealing stuff, though, in this place. Oof. Camera connected. Okay, so now I'm going to have this final camera. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Just in the right spot. No, I did not. I need to stick it right up here. Wait, camera connected. Wait, what? Huh? Wait. Are you? I didn't need to constantly come back though. I could just place down the cameras. I'm such an idiot. So now I have access to all of these cameras now. All the cameras. Now you also may notice though that it's not looking into the bathrooms though, because I want to make sure I don't get any lawsuits with invasion of privacy. Perfect. Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to end this episode here because this is part 2 out of 2 of the interior. So make sure you guys smack that like button if you do plan on subscribing. Definitely your choice. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss another godman 93 episode. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!